All right, we're back for another one here. Took a week off. We had a couple people gone last week, and me and Burr decided, didn't think about maybe trying to do an episode.
You guys decided in your head. Did you guys even talk?
Yeah,
did you guys talk about it?
No, I did. The thought didn't even come across the mind.
Was being productive. I was trying to use my time
That's what
for
I was
a bunch
thinking,
of other shit, and I didn't even really think about it.
Yeah,
we could have.
I thought about it like yesterday. We could have just done an episode, but
you didn't. But it would have been a bunch of arguing for like a fucking hour.
Hell no. Me and Art, when it's just me and Art, we go deep on some crazy shit.
Okay.
That's what we're saying.
It could have been fun. You never know. Could have been something interesting, something different. So,
anyways.
So you guys went over to Vegas. Huh?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We the reason why we went was a couple of reasons. We needed to use our hotel rooms because we had a situation that we already talked about on this podcast.
Did they give you a time limit to use them?
No.
Oh, okay. So you just figured out what the hell, might as well.
Yeah, they just let us.
We'd planned.
It was a good weekend to be in Vegas for a little tiny show that was going on.
Yeah, tiny show.
Yeah, most people probably never heard of a little tiny thing like Sema.
Yeah,
it's pretty popular.
It worked out good. I got to go.
Yeah, for a couple days. He could have went the whole week.
There's so much walking. Like, really, we need to rent one of those little derby car things, But,
will they let you run that through there?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
You just can't go up and down the stairs and shit with it. I mean, obviously,
people ride things around that thing.
Fuck yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but the problem is you're doing like fucking a mile an hour.
You just get a.
Who cares though? It like
hoverboard.
saves your legs and
walking,
your feet. Yeah.
Hoverboard.
I don't know about that. I don't know how coordinated I am with the hoverboard.
I've been on them and they're not that difficult.
I feel like when you get older, then.
Well, it wasn't that long ago that I was on it.
Was it before 40?
Yes, it was before 40.
I'm sorry. Things change after 40.
Oh, it did. It just woke up that morning and it was like, I can't hoverboard anymore.
Pretty much.
It was a couple mornings before that, but whatever.
Right?
Who's fucking counting?
Yeah, no, we went to Sema and got to play around in Vegas for the week and did a lot of cool stuff. Went on the Strip, took Kenny to Hooters, which was fun.
Took Kenny to Hooters.
Yeah.
Got him a picture with a pair of Hooters.
Yeah.
At Hooters.
At Hooters?
At Hooters.
I heard he got kind of shy with the waitress.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she came up to take her order and he just covered his face. He had the biggest smile, like he was so excited to see her. Yeah.
Excited and confused.
Like I don't think he realized like she showed up and she was cute and she was one of the cuter ones. I was like, thank God we got like one of the cuter ones, right? Because you never know. And he was pretty. It was pretty. I think he was like excited but nervous but happy but
I was telling
embarrassed.
Him, turn around, check that out.
That was his first time somewhere like that, right?
Yeah, he's never been to anything like that. We figured it's
family friendly.
Yeah,
it is. And I mean, you're in Vegas. You're going down the Strip. You're gonna see a lot worse.
Oh my goodness,
on the Strip than you would at
It gets
Hooters.
worse. It gets worse on Fremont Street. But yes, down the Strip, you see a lot of showgirls that are
I was
little
showing
things.
them some cake.
Some cake.
Some cake.
He's gonna go to kindergarten and talk to his friend Ephraim about cake.
About cake.
I love cake.
And he don't like a really big ass either. He likes a nice, firm, mid-sized ass.
Yeah, he does, and he likes boobies. But he does. That's what he likes.
There's a couple girls out there should have been wearing something a little bit different.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Oh yeah, that's guaranteed over there.
He was definitely not about the big girls.
But even Kenny was like, ugh.
Go put some clothes on.
A little bit much there.
Oh,
what are you doing?
Go change that shit.
Yeah, we're those kind of parents, I guess. I don't know. Like,
yeah, we were walking through Caesar's Palace, and there's this one part because we were going to the Nike store. You got to go all the way in the back where you get into that area where it looks like sky above you and like buildings. It looks like you're walking through a little town.
Oh yeah.
And we were passing this bar that had like the front of a Viking ship sticking out of the wall, and it was a mermaid. You know how they did the mermaids along the bows? and some big old boobies hanging down. And he's like looking at him. I'm like, you want to touch him? He's like, yeah.
you want to touch him?
So I grab him, and fuck, the little shit weighs like 70 fucking pounds, man. Like,
He does 70.
I'm so out of shape. I was trying to pick him up. Oh yeah, and
Can he shit himself?
just enough for him to reach around the nipple, and like as I was pulling him down, he was trying to grab it. It just like whoop.
Kind of
And-
like the picture on top of the over there. What is that church where they got the Michelangelo drawing where it's two fingers are touching?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Sistine Chapel.
Yeah.
He's stretching
He
out to the
barely
booby,
touched
you know?
him. Barely touched him.
barely touched the one. Rachel was trying to get a picture, and I was trying to hold him fucking up. It wasn't happening. But anyways, fucking, it comes down, you know, you barely grab the nipple, and you hear this girl, like, I don't know, like 15, 20 feet behind us. That's the kind of parenting I want to see.
Made us feel better
Hey,
about our
you know.
decisions as parents that night, I guess.
Well, and the thing
Some
about
drunk
it, though,
girl
you-
in Vegas saying that we were good parents.
Her approval meant so much.
Right? We're like, thank you. Thank you.
That's
Thank
funny.
you, sweetheart. That's so nice. I appreciate that.
So I do the same thing, but I have daughters.
Whoa.
It's like, wow. Yeah. Yeah, we took him there. We took him down Fremont Street, and he got to see a lot more.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There were nuns down Fremont Street that were wearing nun costumes with their boobs just hanging out. And they were some big, like, droopy boobs.
Droopy boobs, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, they were nuns, so I mean,
Both of them.
Well,
right?
and unfortunately, we get right there. You know, we get out of the taxi, we walk right into Fremont Street, and I gotta go shit.
Of course. He
I
always has to shit.
Gotta go find a fucking bathroom.
Right.
So I tell Rachel, I'll be right back. I'm gonna run and do it by myself. So I run into the first fucking casino, get all the way into the back, and get to the bathrooms, and they're doing renovations in the bathroom, so the shitters aren't open. So I got to go to the other side of the freaking casino, come back, go to the other side, then go all the way back to the back, and finally found it. So they're sitting out by these nuns for like, you know me. I'm not a turbo shitter. I'm sit down, pull out my phone. We're pooping for a minute here.
you just let it flow. There's no forcing of it.
That's like a 20-minute shit. Like, we were out there for a good 20 minutes, just to say,
Trying
okay?
to be quiet. He doesn't want to force
Let's
it
give
out
some
and make
context
noise,
here.
you know?
I
Yeah.
don't want to rip anything. I mean, come on. So I get back out there, and Rachel's
It's like giving a baby here.
she's
you
like,
know?
we got to go. Like, we got to move these fucking nuns, man. I guess they got down. They had like these whips with them. One of them got on their knees and started like,
Pretending like she was
Whipping the
sucking
other
the,
one?
no,
Sucking up.
sucking the guy's dick. Got to turn Kenny around. They were one of them was like right there, fucking had her boobies on him, and the other one was trying to pretend like she's sucking his dick. I was like, oh fuck, this is
Wow.
yeah. It wasn't just a picture.
And
that
what
we,
time was this?
Fucking, it was
it was
daylight
still
still.
daylight outside.
So
Wow.
It was
Yeah.
right before daylight savings too. So I mean,
probably in the 5
Had to.
o'clock hour. Yeah.
Daylight. So that's
Oh, did we eat
Yeah,
dinner
really
already?
matters.
I don't remember. Anyways, yeah. So he saw that, and then we were like, fuck, we got to walk down a little bit. And then we saw a girl that was like in a little skirt with pasties. And I was like, as a mom, I'm like, I don't want my son to take a picture with her. So we'll just keep going down.
and then we go by the Chippendale deal.
Oh my God.
And they wrote my mom in there.
It was very easy.
I'm sure that. Yeah, I was just
yeah,
saying.
It was
yeah,
very
that's not
easy.
exactly
No.
hard to do. Yeah.
Oh no, they had to tie her up and drag her. She wasn't going.
Kicking
Out
into
the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Evidently, one of the guys was whispering some really nasty shit in her fucking ear.
I won't
dude.
even repeat it because it
Yeah.
just made
She
her
was
son.
all.
Her son is obviously talking about it, but it was. She told me. I was like, "What was it? What did they tell you?"
She was all. They were telling me. I was like, stop.
I don't even need to know.
Don't even need to hear about
Nope.
it. We are good. They told you some shit. Right on.
Let's just they say
Good
some
enough.
they say some nasty at least they yeah. She
And
told me
they think
I had
guys
to
are the
stop her.
perverted
I was
ones,
like,
you
you know
know?
what? I don't want to hear anymore. It's enough. I'm starting to feel uncomfortable now about
I
it.
don't want to hear anymore.
It was very nasty. The stuff
Which
that they
the
said.
the one dude was built pretty good, but dude, he had these like weird spots. Did you see that?
Yada skin.
He had like these weird spots.
There always
and-
has to be something.
but they were like really even with each other, and there was one on each side, his left and his right side, and there was like 6.
Oh my
Could
God,
they
he
be-
Maybe
probably
he
has
was a
some kind of
robot,
disease
and that was
or
like the
something.
spots where they
I don't
tube
know,
fed
it
him
was
until
fucking
he was ready to
weird.
go.
He has a
Genetically
disease.
fucking engineered.
Right? Oh God.
Don't know, but it was fucking weird.
It's a fucking genetically modified stripper.
Yeah, that was like a 45-minute or $45 visit right there.
Yeah, like $50 for 2 pictures.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Chippendale?
No, it was 4 pictures.
Oh, 4?
Yeah.
That makes it a little bit better, I guess.
So your mom got 4 pictures? With
Oh, if
Chippendale?
Yeah. And
They-
they're
like
as
I said,
crazy as you think they
roped her
are.
in there.
They're crazy. Like her just going. I'm putting my arms and my legs out right now, but yeah, just
Can you
crazy.
imagine her doing that and them dropping her or some shit? 'Cause
my
they were like holding
God.
her in the fucking air.
I wonder if you got to sign a waiver or something.
No, there was
No.
there was no waiver.
Oh.
They literally said, "Hey, you want to
That
come
could be a
take
good way to
pictures?" And
get-
she's all, "Yep."
get paid.
Art's all, I'll take a couple
Yep.
pictures.
Take one for the team
You
here.
said
Drop
40,
my ass.
45 or $50. Let me think
Drop
about
my
this.
ass on the fucking ground. Let me make some money off of this.
They make good money
Art's
down
fucking
there.
kicking and squirming.
my neck,
Yeah.
my back.
All squirming in his arms and shit. Like, yeah. Drop me, motherfucker.
Yeah, but then we left that and we were walking down. Me and Kenny were walking, and this other chick ended up slapping me with her freaking
She spanked
With her
him with their
moves.
whip.
with my whip, with her
With
whip,
her whip or your whip?
with
okay.
my whip. Yeah,
Yeah, with his whip.
Okay.
We brought a whip
Always
to
got to have a
Fremont
whip
Street.
on you.
You know.
You never know when you might run into somebody.
Win in Vegas, man.
Yeah, that's it.
but yeah, Kenny was like, ooh, and then we ended up getting pictures with her.
No, that's the one.
That's the
Yeah.
one that I
you
turned around.
posted.
Yeah. Yeah, I turned around. I said, "Let's go take pictures." He's like a little boy. Really? Really? Yeah. I said, "Yeah, you can take me too." And I said, "Yes, babe, you too."
I was wondering which one of them was saying really. Like, was it Kenny, like, really?
It was
Really? I
big.
can take a
It
picture with
was it was
You
dad.
sure
In
about this?
stereo.
Oh, little Kenny was like, "Oh, this is normal. My parents let me do this shit, right? This is a normal thing
It's
to
like
take a
nothing
picture."
new. They're fucking trying to push me off on these chicks all the time.
Right.
She even let me touch her butt.
I got lots of pictures. It was quite a while.
One finger. That's all you get.
I'm never washing this hand again. It was fun
God.
though.
Yeah, he got pictures with what, superheroes and bad guys.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Is like he's all into the
Mhm.
like the horror, like Jason, freaking Freddy, Chucky's Bride.
At least he's not scared of that shit.
Well, but
He
that's
wants to take pictures with
but
them.
that's the thing though. Is like he hasn't watched any of their movies. He just knows they're scary figures that his YouTube characters
Yeah.
shoot around in their house. You
Right.
know, he's never actually sat down and watched Friday the 13th or any of you know what I mean? Like
so he doesn't know what makes Jason or Michael
Yeah, well,
Myers,
like,
Michael Myers.
he
Yeah.
talked Rachel into letting him watch
The newest Halloween movie.
was it Halloween?
It was the newest one, yeah.
Okay. And like it starts off with some kid falling and breaking his neck or some shit. And Rachel's like, "Yep, no, I think we're done."
We are done
I
with
couldn't
this.
watch it. That's fucking traumatizing. Yeah,
Yeah.
so he wanted to take pictures with.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we got pictures with all them.
Yeah, we did that. So that was his girls' night, pretty much.
Yeah.
We had to de-Vegas him by the time we left because all he could talk about was boobies and well, he can't go back to kindergarten talking about this shit. Like
right?
Sure
Yeah,
you
no, you got to
can.
keep this here in home.
Vegas, we're in Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays
Stays
in
in
Vegas.
Vegas.
Like no. And then we did. My favorite part was Omega Mart. I like that.
Oh yeah, the area 15.
Area 15. I don't even know how big it is.
I say that's what's kind of cool about Vegas nowadays. Back in the day, it was basically gambling. That was it.
Right.
Like for kids, you would go to Circus, and they had that one level that had all the arcades on it.
Yeah.
And that was about all.
They
there
still
really
have
was.
that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But that was like all there really was for kids or family type stuff to do there.
Yeah.
Like now, you can go there and gambling is almost second. A second attraction there nowadays.
Yeah,
It
there's more to
seems like
do now.
There's so much more shit that you can do over
And
there.
there's a lot
Mhm.
more coming. So of course, they just got the Raiders. They
Right.
put a whole new stadium
Yeah,
up, dude,
they
and
did.
it
Yeah.
looks futuristic. It looks cool as fuck.
Dude, I don't know. I've got a picture of it where they it was a meme, but they show like building the hotel next to it, and it just straight up looks like a toilet.
But they're also building a sphere. Did I say that right?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that sphere.
Sphere?
Yeah, the
That's that
what are
concert
they
hall,
called?
right?
I can't remember what they're
Yeah.
calling it, but it's
I think
It
it's
was
called
under construction.
the
Is
it
sphere.
the
I
sphere.
think I'm not 100% on that.
That was under construction when we were there the first time.
Yeah, it was.
So
We
they
could
got
They were like
the-
breaking ground.
but they
No.
got the whole
That was those
thing
cranes that we
No,
could see from.
they've done a lot more
they
since
got the
when we
whole
came
thing
last year.
in a
Last
ball,
year.
and then they're covering it with lights to where it looks like a TV monitor around the whole top of it.
Damn.
Yeah.
One of the Uber drivers was telling
Talking
us
about
about
it,
it.
yeah.
Said check it out online. You'd figure
It's
it
going to
all
be a
out.
resort, right?
No, it's just for concerts.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
coming off of what hotel was it?
That's is it by the link? No, I don't know.
It's further north than the link is.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't remember, but it's tied in with one of the hotels, and it's got like a freaking mile-long walkway to get into it.
Yeah, no, I thought the last time I looked at it, I was under the impression it was going to be its own like standalone resort type deal. That
No,
it's
gonna be like
strictly for concerts, and they're saying they're going to have something in there every weekend.
oh, I'm sure they will.
Oh, we got to totally go to that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But on top of that, they were also building a Formula One track there. So
Well, they ran Formula One there.
they're but they're building a resort and track that'll race through the streets and back in onto the track, just like it does in all the other places.
Yeah.
So it's gonna November 24th of next year. They're already selling tickets for it.
Yeah, they were the promotional video. I saw some.
Yeah,
thing on-
they
Yeah,
drove
we saw it
drove
too.
a
Yeah.
where
Yeah,
they're
they-
driving the F1 car through the casino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, you were telling us about that, but
Mm.
we saw a video today with them actually driving down the strip. So the thing we were talking about last time when we left, that they were going to be driving down the strip. They had blocked a bunch of areas off, like in front of the Bellagio and
Yeah, it was from
a little bit farther
Flamingo
down.
Flamingo to I think they said Harris. Was it Harris? No, it wasn't Harris.
I don't know.
I wonder if they're going to use the strip as a part of the track.
Yeah, no, they are.
Oh, they are.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's what I'm saying. They're actually gonna because the property is like a block off the strip. So they're going to start there, and then it'll go around up to the strip, go down the strip, then cut behind the casinos and go back. So it should be fairly interesting.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it'd be cool as hell.
That's fucking seems like a lot of tourism to lose.
No,
You know, shutting down.
you haven't seen a Formula One race.
Oh,
bro.
that's going to gain it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just mean the shutting down the strip to not be able to.
No,
It won't affect.
no, because the
the
shutting down.
strip will still be open. You'll still be
You
able to
can-
walk up and
yeah,
down
you'll
it. You
still
just
be
won't be
able
able to drive on
Oh,
it.
really?
They don't shut it
Yeah.
completely down. It's just a section of it,
Huh.
and so you can still walk along.
Well, I
the
wasn't thinking they would
sidewalk.
let you walk while the
Well,
race
No,
is
you
going
can do
on.
it.
Yeah, you look at it now. You don't ever cross the street actually in the strip. You can take all those bridges and shit. So
Right.
it's already
Yeah,
as
you're
far as
either
pedestrian access.
you're either
it's-
way north or way south before you can walk across.
yeah,
Everything else has bridges going across like every
Right.
other block or something
exactly.
like that.
So that part's not. The only thing they'll be doing is just cutting down the traffic that drives through there, which I don't think that's going to fuck
Yeah.
with them at all.
Well, I think
Nah,
what they'll
still,
end up
you know,
doing is
people walking on
raising
the
the
sidewalks.
sidewalks up high enough to where nobody can get out. And then,
They'll just put barriers up.
you never know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Hard Rock's taking over another hotel too. Oh, it's the one that does the lava show out front. What is it?
Oh,
I can't remember what it is.
I can't think of what it is either.
Is it Bellagio?
No.
No, it's not
no,
Bellagio.
it's like Fantasy Island or some shit.
No.
No.
It's not either of those. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. The volcano show?
Yeah, whichever one that is.
It's
but,
right next to the Bellagio
Right.
I think you're right. But
because the Bellagio has a water show that goes on, right?
Oh, I don't want to say it starts with an M.
Not MGM.
No.
no. MGM's on the other side.
No.
The Mirage.
No.
Yes.
Is it, yeah.
It
yeah,
is the Mirage.
Is it the Mirage?
Yes, M.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
knew it.
So
It's
Hard
like
Rock
Mirage.
is taking over that hotel this year,
No shit.
or
Yeah.
next year.
Right.
There used to be a Hard Rock hotel there, and I think they tore it down and built something else.
Yeah, because the one they got right now is just off the strip.
It's off the strip. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's like, well, I think it's right. Isn't it next to MGM? Isn't it MGM then Hard Rock? Yeah, it is because
Is it?
Hooters is on the other side from it. So yeah,
Okay. Is it? So there is still a Hard Rock there then?
yeah. Well,
Okay.
it's a small
It's,
hotel.
okay,
you know.
it's not what it was before.
No,
No.
Because I'm talking about the one that they used when they did Con Air. They had the one that had the big ass guitar.
Oh, yeah,
There
no.
was a big hard rock on the strip.
No. How old was
You
Con
are
Air?
right. I don't remember it, but yeah, you're right.
90s.
Yeah,
The Con Air was pretty old. That was like 30 years ago.
not quite that long.
Look at
Bro,
Con Air isn't 30 years old.
it. Okay, a 20-something.
25.
Over 20.
I'll give you 25, but I'm not gonna go 30. We're doing Vegas shit here. What's the over under?
Speaking of the over and under, fucking Miss Moneymaker over here.
I won a little bit of money. Could have kept going. Just kidding. Yeah, I put $100 in and won. I was up to $390, which is pretty good, I thought. And cashed out $364. Put another 100 in and lost it. So it came up about $164.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Not too bad at all.
Nope. Paid for your shoes.
Paid for my new shoes. I'm
Yep.
probably never going to wear for another year.
We'll wear them once and fucking put them away.
Fucking A.
Vegas shoes.
Con Air was released in 1997. So,
25. Yeah.
25 years or so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Getting close to 30.
Yeah, still wasn't 30 though.
It's getting close to 30.
Oh, it was fucking fun though. It was the night we went out to the strip and watched the fountains. It was Friday night, and Friday is the end of Sema. So all the show trucks were coming out and
coming
driving
out.
up and
Driving
down the strip.
Yeah.
Dude, there was this fucking side by side that had stereos, speakers all the way around. I mean, way over the top done. But they were towing a brand new Sea-Doo that had a stereo on it, and they had the side by side was completely packed full of people, and then there was people on the fucking Sea-Doo.
Like
And
a
they-
fucking parade.
And they were driving down the strip like this, fucking just bumping the fucking stereo, dude. It was cool. It was funny and cool
Hey.
and fucking crazy.
I mean, that's your one chance to do it. So, what about that? What is it called? Studio 13?
Area
Or
15.
Area
Oh.
13?
Yeah. We were talking
Well,
about it first.
Which one?
The
co-
Omega
big-
Mart.
Because
kinda
there's
jumped
Planet-
off track on
There's
it,
Planet 15 and then there's Area 13.
He's talking about no, there's Planet
Planet-
13 and Area 15.
There you go.
So Area 15.
A lot of fucking numbers to remember
Yeah.
here, man.
Well, 13.
Planet 31.
I
Wait,
think
well,
13
no,
and
Planet 13. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
that's yeah.
Let's get to that after we do the
Area 15.
Okay,
Let's do
so-
Area 15 first, and then we'll talk about the other
Yeah.
one.
Okay, so well, can we speaking about?
I'll be right back. Anybody need a beer?
No, I just want to pause for the cause real quick.
Pause for the cause?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on one second. We are going to pause here. Okay, we have unpaused for the cause.
Unpaused for the
Pause
cause.
for the cause.
So
we had to pause for the cause.
So Omega Mart.
Omega Mart, Area 15.
Yeah, which is amazing.
Not Planet 13, but Area 15.
Area 15
Area
in
15.
Vegas, which I mean, I don't know how do you explain it. It's
I honestly, I don't feel like you should very much. The visuals are so,
it's so hard.
yeah. you
But I
have
can.
to
I'm
tell
gonna.
people where to look it up.
So
and
I'll put it
stuff.
on TikTok. We can talk about it.
Yeah.
So I'll put some visuals on TikTok.
I almost
Or
wanna,
we
like,
don't we have
microdose
to,
some
we're on
mushrooms
YouTube.
and
Put it
go
on
there.
YouTube
Oh,
too.
man.
Okay,
If you
yeah, I
could,
can
if
do
you
that,
could get
a
away
video.
with doing that there,
Oh, that's what I'm saying, like a microdose. Not to where you're fully fucking.
Oh no, fuck that! I'm doing hero dose.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't
about
even know what
that.
this is, but it sounds
going
crazy.
to jail is what it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
that would probably be leading
We're
to some
talking.
coffee.
We're
Get your
talking about
stomach
the amount
pumped.
of mushrooms we want to eat.
Oh, okay.
Microdose is just enough to barely feel it.
So-
Hero dose is where Art was that day when we
Yeah.
went camping.
Yeah, that was,
So the place is like this big, huge, like different art exhibits that are passageways and doors into each other, and it's like this mystery you have to. It's so
It already sounds like a hero dose. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
like-
that's what I'm saying. You wouldn't need a lot of mushrooms to really enjoy it. You could
Yeah,
just-
well, I mean, it sounds like a place you would enjoy even
so-
just
sober.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
but
I think a microdose would really kick it up a notch, though.
well, yeah, I've tried both ways.
I think it would, and you would
Yeah.
want to spend if you guys did that. I think you'd spend hours there.
Oh yeah,
I mean, like when I
probably in
we
one
spent, we only
corner.
spent 2 hours there, but I mean, you could spend like all day. Huh?
Is it a
All day
24-hour
there.
deal, or do they have
No.
hours?
No, it's
No, it's
hours.
hours.
It opens at
Oh.
it opens at 12 and goes to like 8 or something like that. No, they have an emporium. So they have an emporium in there that's separate, and it's a separate. It's not the Omega Mart that we're talking about, but there's another part of Area 15, and it's just for adults. And there's like different things you can play in there, and it's a bar. And
Like, we
it's,
didn't get to go into the bar because we had Kenny with us.
but it's this whole like after hours thing in Area 15. It's cool as fucking place ever.
It'd be wild if they had like parties there, like a club, nightclub.
Oh my
They
God.
do.
Do they?
There's a bar there.
Hmm.
There's like a club bar there. It's fucking. Like I said, we didn't get to go in it because we had
Well, no,
Kenny.
I'm talking like the whole thing.
Oh, in a
no,
Mega
no,
Mart.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Where you could find just different areas would have like different kinds of music going or like.
Oh, they're
different
very
stuff going.
they're
Yeah,
very
just-
careful. Like you can't bring cigarettes in. You can't bring in like
no
our
lighters,
pen.
no cigarettes.
We couldn't
no
bring in our
vapes.
vapes.
Like they won't
Like,
let you in the building with
Can't take them in. Period.
No, at all. They
What
check
the fuck are you
you.
supposed to do with them?
Leave them in the car.
Leave them in your car.
Yeah,
That's exactly what it says on their rules.
or leave them at the hotel.
That's fucking.
Like how thoroughly
Well,
do
such
I
they
mean,
is
I
like-
kind of get it.
Like we
they
were
don't
gonna
check
take
that
an
thorough.
Uber there,
They check the barely.
but then
check
what do you
my
do?
purse.
Exactly.
You know,
That's what
I
I'm saying.
smoke
Like, they should have
cigarettes.
some lockers or something where you
Yeah,
could rent a locker.
they
and be
should,
like,
but they
hey,
don't.
throw your shit in here.
Well, they do. They check at the Mega Mart. They keep my purse and stuff. Remember? We
Yeah,
checked
but
that in.
that was already once you were in.
True. Yeah. But they barely. I was telling Burr right now. They barely checked my purse. So I mean, I don't know. We could have maybe. But then there's cameras everywhere in that Mega Mart. People, you go to a section of the Mega Mart where you actually see everybody on camera. But it's a fucking gnarly ass place. There's just you like open up. You're like walking in the produce section, not the produce section. Yeah, the produce section. And then you go in this like underneath the apples, and there's a passageway there. Or like you were looking at the milk or soda, and you open up a door, and it goes into another passageway, and
I feel like it would give me
it's like it's so
Alice
fucking,
in Wonderland
yeah,
vibes.
it does. It does.
It does because
Yeah.
there's like little openings, and you got to get down on your hands and knees and,
And
crawl into
through
it,
them.
and then you're in like a cave tunnel that's blue, purple, red, green lights everywhere, and you're like, there's a rope so you can help pull yourself up, and you're climbing up to the second story. Then you come out of a tree or some shit.
yeah, we went in a
like-
fireplace that you went up, and I didn't tell you guys this part. You guys, we pulled up on a rope, and you like went up these stairs that opened up into another spot. It was a fucking trip.
Yeah, and then like
It's-
there's another spot where you go into like the employees because so there's like a big thing about it. The whole thing is it kind of revolves around a grocery store, produce store per se,
Right.
and the owner of the produce
and
place.
the owner of the produce place, everybody thought was
grocery store,
crazy,
yeah.
and the
Which-
justification was that we got out of it is that aliens kind of came down, and he found a way to make a portal to port out of our reality, and left, and then was trying to communicate back to get in touch with his daughter, and you were helping him
Get in touch.
get in touch. So you get these boop cards, and there's these like little computers all over. I mean,
Kiosks, like
all
little
over the place.
computer
There's
screens,
different
yeah.
shit to do, and you go up to one, you put your deal up, and you can see what your progress is, where you're at, whatever, and it'll help you find to the next spot. So you go there.
It almost sounds like Resident Evil.
It gives,
It's-
it does. It gives you. It tells you like different. There's different. What is it called?
Objectives.
Objectives. That's
I
a
would-
good word. Thank
I
you.
was thinking almost more Last Starfighter. Like, I bet you if you actually went through and like followed and just did the entire fucking little story and did the whole
Holy
thing
shit,
the way it
dude,
was,
know how long
you
that
would
fucking
actually
is?
unlock the portal and you would see homeboy there like, dude, you helped me out, really?
Well, I mean,
Right.
but the depth you can actually go into this place is really crazy because like you go into what was his first office at the store, and it looks like an old school office. It has desks, phones, and stuff like that. Well, you
Check
can
it.
literally pick up the phone and find phone numbers around the fucking room, and you can dial the phone numbers, and different phone numbers will lead you to different things, and there's like businesses you can call.
Like
and
for
then,
example, there's one that was a Mexican food restaurant, and there's hundreds of 6-digit phone numbers and 6 digits in the store that you can call, and the place everywhere where there's a phone. And the one that I called, this like press 1 for hours, press 2 for location, press 3 for recipes, and I pressed 3 for recipes, and it gave me weird off the wall Mexican food recipes that I was all, what the fuck? Just weird. But these phone numbers all work.
Were they legit recipes though?
Yes, but it was like Mexican rice, but they were saying it kind of in a funny way. I can't even explain it. I'll have to find a way to record it next time we go, but
But yeah, you can
It's-
literally go into his office and find these numbers, and there's like a pegboard with different company cards on it, and they're all 3-digit numbers, and then right by the phone, there's a whole bunch of numbers on like a notepad, and you can call those. And then there's like
a sign-in sheet with a bunch of phone numbers
yeah,
of people.
where people would sign in that came in to visit the store.
Yeah.
You can call, dude, there's
It's all
hundreds
part
of
of
these
the
numbers.
mystery. So you can call all these
And
numbers.
you call them all. Like they don't tell you, but like one of the videos we watched, they were telling us, take a notepad with you and a pencil, that way so you can write
Make
down the
notes.
notes, because
What
you can
comes
go
out or what you hear on the phone or whatever.
Yeah, because you can go deep
That's
deep
what I'm
into
saying.
this.
I bet you do actually open up a fucking portal to another dimension if you go through and do everything.
Well, we're down. We just want the time. We can't bring. As much as Kenny had fun, it was hard to spend it with the 5-year-old. He just wants to go through the portals,
Just run through different
run through
stuff,
it, and
yeah.
it's like, dude, we want to like immerse ourselves into the experience because that's a whole part of it, is
I want to try
But
that
that's
VR
that-
shit too.
But that's the
Yeah.
cool thing about it, is you
that'd be
can
cool.
go as into deep of depth
Yeah.
as the place as you want. So if you just want to go see some cool art and look around, fuck, you could do that for fucking 8 hours.
Could you take a like a GoPro in there?
I'm sure you could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no flash photography, pretty much.
No, yeah, no. I'm just saying, like, strap a GoPro to the chest or up on a head
Yeah.
mount or
Oh,
something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
And just
Yeah, because like we were
Yeah.
walking around with our phones, fucking recording and shit
Recording
too.
stuff
So
the whole time.
that
Oh
would be
yeah.
cool.
But yeah, you could just go in to look at shit that's because you go into when you start in on the marketplace, they got like Tide bottles, right? So it's like a hand spray bottle, but then it's like a not velvet, but like a leather cover that's around this thing, and it makes it look like a little giraffe standing there.
It's weird off the wall products you cannot buy
I saw
anywhere
it
else.
wasn't like grass soda and
Yes.
some other kind of weird shit.
So I only took a few pictures. I didn't take a picture. I mean, that store alone
But
is a
there was
fucking
stuff
trip.
you could actually buy too.
Yes.
Though, right? Yeah.
You can actually buy the shit.
Yeah.
But it's like random off the wall stuff you'll never find anywhere else in that store.
Does that store where you can buy shit lead you into the other stuff?
Yes.
In and out of it.
And there's like
So, like
4 different portals in there, but they're
That's
hidden
cool.
in the store.
So,
that get
so like
yeah.
one of the portals in there, when you go into the building, if you turn right and go all the way down, there's a rack holding all these T-shirts going around, right? And it starts from the ceiling and it spins on its way down to where you are. Well, you can go in between the
Shirts.
T-shirts on one point, and you go up a spiral staircase,
Like check out all the shirts.
and then you come out in this space futuristic looking
office,
and you came out of a
locker.
locker.
It was a complete locker that's closed up.
So like when we were originally up in there the first time, before we found this column going up into there, we're looking around, and all of a sudden this door opens, and it's all these lockers, and they swing open and people come walking out, and you're like, what the fuck? It doesn't look like a door at all until it opens. Then you know it's a fucking door, then you go over there and you look and trying to go down, and they're like, oh, no, this is the exit only. Because there are employees
Right.
that watch
people to help guide you around.
Yeah. Because you kind of need help. So sometimes you're like,
You get lost.
You go through the
I've been
missions.
here
You're all
for 3 weeks.
You're like, I have to decrypt a computer. Where do you know where I go for that computer? She's all, it's up in the. I'm like, damn it. So
like they won't tell you exactly,
but they'll
They'll
kind of
point you in the
show
right
you.
direction. Kind of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
They're like, it's gonna be in the office, and we're like, damn it. There's like
you're
8.
you're so close.
They're very encouraging.
but
to be
they're
honest,
also trained to how do you
really play the part in a way,
like really play the part, like
and
they're
really being in and
so when they're in the different areas, they act different ways,
Right.
And,
yeah,
it's like very encouraging,
and they have like they even have like a mime that walks around, a mime, and he just walks around, a mime walking around.
Did they give you any kind of mime-like clues? Like, will
he
he
does
like
weird
point
stuff.
other ways for you?
I don't know. He
or-
might, and we just didn't ever.
Yeah.
Right? Sit there and watch the mime all day.
Yeah.
Right?
You
That
could have
could
just
be-
been like, hey, mime, point me in the right direction.
Yeah.
Right.
They had a lady with like a flower on her head, and she was a flower lady, and her whole head was a flower. That was it.
Like you couldn't see her face.
couldn't see her face.
In
It was a
mask,
flower.
It was a flower.
Yeah, and she walks around with a scientist. It's part of the fucking
I don't know
weird
if mushrooms would be a
mystery.
good idea in this place.
Now Art's scared.
I'm still down with the microdose part, but I don't know if I'd do anything much beyond that.
There's just so much.
There's-
I don't want to be tripping balls and have some fucking walking flower head person.
Oh, you'll trip.
Yes, you do.
You'll trip. You'll go into a section where there's cameras. When we got to the camera section, I was like, they have cameras in the whole fucking place that have been watching us this whole time. Holy shit.
Feel a little
like,
bit violated.
woo,
Like,
okay.
what
Good thing
the
it didn't do
fuck?
anything racy.
Right.
And you can actually go over to the monitors and watch too.
You're all fucking
It's
just
open for everybody
checking
to
out
see.
people fucking
But
watching what
what's-
they're doing.
Well, what's funny is it looks
You
like
catch somebody in the corner fucking getting
You
it
see
on,
your
you know?
Oh, God. Seriously.
yeah, but the monitors are like 6 or 7 long, and then they're stacked. I think 3 or 4 tall, and then they're all linked together, and like they'll glitch, but it's part of what they're doing. It's got like a weird alien sci-fi scary vibe going
Yeah,
on, dude.
trippy,
but it's
scary.
fucking cool as fuck.
Yeah.
There was this other room you walk into, and it's when you're walking into it, it's all white. It's a white wall with black ziggy lines going everywhere, and then they got these tall, skinny pyramids that are straight line going around them, and they're sticking off into the corner. This one thing. So you're walking up to the room, everything's going all different fucking ways because it's like dark in the building, but then the room has like a pink light that kind of brightens up, then goes down, then it goes to blue.
Everything
or
was,
green.
it was, yeah.
And it looks really weird
I
when
love
you're
it,
walking
yeah.
up to it, and then when you break the corner and you're going into it, there's a inset room, and it's got a dark spot in the center of the wall, not spiraling, but circled out from that is like white, off-white, dark colors and shit. And then there's a strobe light going. And so when you're taking a picture of it, it looks like you're walking up to like a black hole.
And a
It's
portal, like into
like
another
a portal
dimension.
or something,
Portal,
dude.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fucking crazy looking.
It's a fucking, and well, the computers, right? So every computer that you go into, there's probably like 10 computers through the place that you can, right? 8,
Yeah.
10 probably.
Yeah.
That you can actually like check the emails, watch videos that are on there, encrypt files,
Get phone numbers.
Phone
There's
numbers.
phones sitting there and you can call.
and they all have different phone numbers. And so like you go to each computer and have to, so if we really want to immerse ourselves into it, we got to go to each computer and like read everything, watch everything,
And
get all
how
that
much was it?
information.
Like $30, $40, you said?
$45 a
45?
person. So fucking worth the money. Like I feel like once people start getting wind of this, the prices are going to go up because it is the
it
coolest
new?
place. Yes. Yeah, we saw it probably earlier this year on
Yeah.
YouTube.
I was
It's
going
the
to say,
first time
I
I've
think it's
seen
been
it.
around for a little while
Yeah.
now.
They have other ones. They
Oh,
have
do they?
have one in Denver, Colorado, and Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like they have, I saw something about being half price now, but the Alice in Wonderland
Oh, in Fresno.
here
Yeah.
in Fresno,
Yeah.
thinking that might be kind of cool to go check out.
Where's
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. What's that?
Where's that?
It's a one
I don't know where they're
Alice in
having it at.
Wonderland experience. I don't know where it is either. I've been seeing the ads on Facebook.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
almost got that same vibe to it. It's like a
Kinda
hyper color,
neon
neon,
colors.
fluorescent.
yeah, I can imagine.
Fluorescent.
Alice in Wonderland and fucking.
But probably that same kind of vibe, like
Right.
the Omega Mart.
I would almost think, but maybe on a smaller scale.
Yeah. Yeah, well, the ones that are in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and Denver, Colorado, they're different art themes. And they're different themes. They're not Omega Marts. They're completely different experiences.
Yeah, because you got the building, the area is called Area 15 because they got multiple buildings there. And then you go inside the building where Omega Mart is, that's called Meow Wolf. And then you got Omega Mart that's in Meow Wolf, that's in the district of Area 15.
And they have like a whole, they have it's called Illumination. It's a whole other building that's not the Area 15. It's part of Area 15.
It's on the property. It's
Right.
on the
And
Area 15
it's-
property.
You can pay $45 for this too, and you can have an experience. And it's TVs completely everywhere, on the walls, on the ceiling, everywhere. And you're completely in this area. You can be in a safari. You can be like at space, and you can just hang out and have this. And it changes and has this whole experience of
Almost like a holodeck.
kind of thing.
Mm.
Yeah. So
That might be interesting.
yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, we
It's
didn't
about
go.
40
We didn't go in that, but
Now,
we-
it would be
it'd
crazy
Yeah.
though if you did like, let's say, a safari and they had actual fucking lions and shit running out.
Should have done a microdose.
I want to go back with friends, adults, and do the Omega Mart, and then go to the Emporium. I want to go have drinks at the bar there.
The Emporium.
Yeah, the Emporium's part of Area 15.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
And
Right, you're saying.
it's cool. It looks cool as hell too. It looks cool as hell. So yeah, we're so down for that. It's fun. Yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah, the whole experience was cool. They even had a toy store in there that was like old school toys.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so you're like Transformers and actual GI Joes and He-Man and shit like that. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, and the door was covered and that paint was like all neon in the front of it. That was really cool.
Yeah, we found a really good barbecue pit place in there too.
Yeah, the food was good there. Good place to. You could stay there literally all day. Like there's so much to do that it's a whole day. You can eat there, drink there. It's off the strip.
Off. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the cool thing is if you do like the boop card, you don't have to finish it all in one day.
You can go back and it'll save your progress.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's such a cool place.
It was really cool.
That was like that was my highlight for the week. Yours was Sema.
Yeah, Sema. But the
Kenny's was girls. That's kind of, and then Cindy's was the Chippendales. That's kind of the highlights for the weeks for all of us. We had fun, definitely.
I don't know. That's the main thing, having fun.
Right.
Oh yeah, and we got drunk a couple nights. At least I did. I almost got kissed by another girl. That was it.
Yeah, it was good times.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, you know.
Evidently not.
No, nothing happened.
Sometimes it followed you home.
Nothing happened.
But yeah, no, we went to this other place though that was, how do you say it? Planet 13?
Oh, well, yeah.
Planet 13.
Huge dispensary that had like, I don't know, 2 restaurants, a coffee place, a brewery.
And then a dispensary.
And a big, huge dispensary with like
huge.
With like 65 like cash. Well, there wasn't 65 cashiers, but cashier stations where you could. I mean,
it was like Walmart where there's only 2 open at a time.
There was like 30.
Or the DMV.
It's like the fucking DMV.
It's like the DMV. Your name's on a freaking.
You go in,
in,
you sign in your name, and then your name
goes
up on the board with a number.
Yes.
It does.
Yes.
It does. Go to 65. It says like your initials. It's like KS 65. We're like, oh, okay. We go over there and they're bartenders that hey, what do you want? And we're like, oh, we're looking for this, this, and this. And they're like, oh, okay. They write it down. They get a little like a basket, and they like run away and get what you want.
We met the manager on the first day.
Manager Stone, shout out,
Mr. Stone.
Mr. Stone.
Shout out to Mr. Stone.
He's awesome.
Of course, that's easy to remember.
Right.
Could you imagine if it was something completely different? We would have never remembered. That's what I thought too, to be honest. But whatever, you know, it's Vegas.
A stage name,
yeah,
right. just for the dispensary.
Oh, a writer's got
Manager
a pen
Stone.
name. That's his bong name.
But yeah, we were looking to get a pen, and Rachel's been talking about, maybe flying with one or something like that. And Mr. Stone was telling us, he was all bragging. He's like, yeah, I just got back from London. I took this one with me. It lasted the whole time. It's like,
well, good to know, actually.
There's your answer.
I always wondered if you could bring them on like planes and stuff like that.
Within the states, at least within like the U.S., if you're flying from a state that's friendly to a state that's friendly, you don't have to worry about it. TSA doesn't give a shit about it.
Even the one he was showing us, he's like, they look like what little cigar? What is he saying? Cigar things. Anyways, he says that people, I don't know, but something that people would never suspect it to be like marijuana. Yeah.
No.
So
yeah, it looked like those ones you can buy in the little liquor stores, those flat, thin ones.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't know what those e-cigarettes are.
Yeah. The pens, but they look like a little vape cartridge deal.
Yeah, but yeah, no.
Thank you. Art just killed a big, huge spider.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Time to get the house sprayed.
But dude, they had like all different. I mean, from the shatter to the, everything they had there, dude.
It's pretty wild how it's going nowadays. There was a shop. I think it was somewhere here in California, but they got sued because apparently they were misadvertising the amount of THC that was in the weed.
Wow.
Yeah. The headline was basically like a cannabis store getting sued for not getting patients high enough.
That's good stuff.
I like it. I'd be pissed off about it too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's false advertisement.
Exactly.
That's what we looked for. We were looking for, obviously, you're looking for that, but yeah.
But it would be the same like beer. Let's say if you had a beer and it advertises at 5.7% alcohol and you go get it tested and it's really only 2%. What the fuck?
I spent my money on this based on that number.
Well, what I want to know is where these guys are coming up with these names for these fucking different strands of fucking shit, dude. Like,
Mr.
They're getting
Nasty.
high as fuck.
yeah, well, yeah, they do. I'm not talking down on any
And I think
part of it.
they're looking at whatever's in front of them.
Well, it makes me wonder if they just sit there and they fucking smoke their fucking head out and then just start writing random shit and throw it in a jar and sit there and tumble it around. Mr. Nasty, that's what we're calling her.
No, dude, I think it's like whatever's in front of them at the time gives the influence to that. You see such shit like mac and cheese.
Yeah, I mean, it's the grower. It's the
sour diesel.
the
yeah,
developer of the strain gets to name it.
I call this one
Fucking cherry pie.
the brown bomber.
Why do you call it the brown bomber for?
Make you shit your pants.
I know, I was waiting. Thank you. Okay. Waiting for the end of that one.
Oh man, that was a good movie.
Yeah, it was.
Diamond Dust. That was the other one.
Yeah, so Sema was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Got to ride in a drift car
Oh shit.
for free.
For free.
But I had to wait like an hour and 20 minutes in line.
We only got like 50 likes on TikTok because he posted a video. Go.
Ooh.
Ooh, you go.
Look out!
Fucking
Look out!
super-
We got us a TikTok
Superstar
star here.
in the house.
Yeah. Quit your job.
I was gonna say.
I've been trying.
He's putting all his eggs in
Don't let him hear
my
that.
basket. Yeah.
But yeah, no, fucking was walking up to the pit one day. So the Hoonigan pit was there. And was walking up to it. Dude, it gets so packed when they start doing shows.
I'm sure.
So hard to get to the front where you can see anything. But as I'm going up there, there's an orange Challenger spinning donuts and it swings it like 3 or 4 times one way and comes back the other way, and fucking the driver's side rear tire blows apart, destroys the corner panel of this car, and flies over the fucking crowd, flies over the first row of cars and lands on like an older Chevy pickup
Ooh,
right
shit.
across the cab, then the hood, then out in the fucking lane.
Damn it.
Whew. Come to find out, it was like a 20-year-old tire. It's been sitting on the shelf for fucking ever.
God. What?
I don't know if it's true. I've seen it on TikTok. That's what
Yeah,
they said.
yeah.
But you try.
Everything on
If
the
it's on,
internet's
yeah, I was
true.
gonna say if it's on the internet, it's got to be true.
It's got to be true.
Yeah.
Everything.
But trying to take pictures, man. It was so far back. I had my phone up and I couldn't even see it because I was in the glare of the sun. So I'm just kind of pointing it, hoping we're getting this.
Get something. I don't know what I'm getting, but I'm getting something.
I walked my ass off Monday. My feet hurt so bad, dude. And I power walked.
He's all, I'll be there till they close. And I was like, well, what time? He's all there. It's 8 to 5 or 9 to 5. And I'm like, okay. We was back to the hotel by 3. I was
By
like, you're
3?
done? Yeah.
Oh, dude, I
He's a
power
I was
walked.
like, you
Yeah,
done?
huh?
He's
I
like,
can't
yeah,
walk
my
for
legs
2 more
hurt.
hours.
It was brutal.
And he walked back too, didn't you? No, you
walked-
Ubered back.
I walked there because it was only like a block and a half, 2 blocks away from the hotel. Because Monday I went and got my credentials and I rode a taxi and it cost me $30 fucking. So I was like, for 2 blocks, no, I'll walk.
I'll walk for $35.
Yeah, so I walked, and when I came back, I was like, okay, I'll jump on the tram. That'll get me closer to the fucking hotel. So I ride the tram, get off the tram, start going the way I'm thinking I'm going, and I'm not going that way. I come out in the hotel on the total. I was all the way on the strip. I was like,
Totally wrong spot.
fuck, I wanted to go to the back of the hotel and get a taxi. So I started walking back. I must have walked like 3 or 4 blocks trying to figure this all out by the time it was said and done. Because when I figured out where I was a block and a half a block away. I was about a block away from the hotel. Fuck me running so much fucking shit in bags because they're giving out free swag of shit, you know. So I got all kinds of shit looking like a tourist walking around. Fuck me.
You are a tourist, though.
I am.
Technically, yeah, you were.
I mean, yes and no. I've lived in Nevada before, though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Not in
You-
Vegas.
not in
You were
Vegas.
you were touring the area.
We were totally tourist.
Just walking for hours.
And How long did you last on Friday?
Oh, not even that long.
Like 1:30. He called me.
You don't have
what are you guys
a-
doing?
You don't have a step counter?
Yeah, no, I walked over 64,000 steps.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Friday.
Friday.
Just Friday.
Good stuff.
And I was only there for 3 hours.
No, you were there for longer. It
Hey,
was like
so
4.
you had to be there longer than
Like,
3
at least
hours, bro.
at least- yeah.
64,000 steps. Like, what kind of fucking
4?
shit were you doing?
Yeah. But we did a lot of walking, I think, total on
10.
Friday. Friday we did the strip and we did Fremont Street.
So 4 hours I was there. 64,000 steps.
I could see
Fucking
that.
power walking. Just trying to find 3 cars, meet a couple people.
3 cars.
Then I ended up finding like a whole bunch more cars I didn't even know were there. Pretty cool.
No, I've heard there's a lot of shit there. I've never been to it myself, but it's
You would
Totally, it's
you would
pretty-
have to do it all
good.
4 days. Going by yourself kind of sucked because you don't have somebody to sit there and talk about what you're seeing. Like just walking by it, like okay, yeah, cool, yeah. Oh, okay, take a picture, snap, okay, go over here. Oh, cool, yeah, oh, take some of that. Like being able to go there all 4 days and actually take your time and look at some shit, plan it out. That'd be the way to do it.
Did you say 64,000 steps? That's about 144,000 feet.
A lot of feet.
a lot of feet.
Fuck yeah.
So divided by 5,280.
Doing it right now.
What's that?
27 and 3/11ths of a mile.
You walked
20
about 30
27
miles.
miles.
It's what the phone said.
Probably from the week.
All right, he had it blended in there.
See if I can go back. Can you
It's-
go back?
It's Brendan.
It's gonna be like 13,000 watch.
It's Brendan.
I was talking about that today because I went quail hunting this morning and probably walked about 5 miles or so by the time the day was done. And we were talking about like hunting, fishing, camping. That's the only time I do that much walking except for Vegas.
I usually put in a
Yes.
little, right around like 6,000 a day. That's my average.
Like normal.
Yeah.
6,000 is what I normally do a day.
Yeah, we got to go back to Vegas with friends. We want to go back and
Definitely, we need to
do
do
a,
another
do a
trip over there.
trip
Heck yeah.
and have fun.
So shoot, we're hitting like 52 minutes right now already. So
Are you done? Is that what you're saying?
do we want to jump into some other subjects?
What are you looking at me for? We're done.
Uh,
We're out. Vegas. Woo!
I'm just saying, I know we were talking about, we were going to recap your guys' trip and then maybe jump into some other stuff. I didn't realize we were going to ramble on about Vegas for an hour.
We did a lot, and that wasn't even everything. So
Right.
yeah,
No, I'm
Right.
good. I'm save it for next time.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Positive.
HIV positive.
oh, that's not good.
Ooh.
It's from
They
South
got drugs
Park.
for that now.
Yeah.
Maybe you got the Magic Johnson version.
Yeah, where you just blend up all your money and shoot it straight into your veins.
And it's gone. Oh, man. You guys sure you don't want to talk about nothing here?
What was that movie where he was talking about, or was it Family Guy with Quagmire talking about to take his NyQuil and AIDS or something like that?
A what?
NyQuil and AIDS?
NyQuil and AIDS?
Yeah, it was a cure for AIDS. It was NyQuil and the cure for AIDS all mixed in one combo. It was a movie
Okay.
where they said that.
I don't remember this
Me
Family
neither.
Guy. Yeah.
I'll have to look it up and see if I can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look that up
you
for
might
us.
have to there.
Have you been drinking?
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
say, fuck, I've had 3 beers. And I thought you had some stuff you really wanted to talk about. You seem kind
He
of
did.
passionate about
I
that.
did, but
You did.
we've
Is-
already been going for about an
She's-
hour. I'm
she's shy.
talk about that for about an hour, and fucking then it's gonna be.
Do we have a hard limit?
I do.
You got somewhere to go?
Yeah, bed.
Oh my god.
It's Saturday.
Like I said, I woke up at 5 this morning.
It's
and
7:30.
Went quail hunting and fucking.
We don't have a kid. This kind of sucks.
I'm sorry.
And we gotta make up for last week too.
Yeah. We could say, okay, well, good night, and then we'll just like start another episode, and then we can talk about that. We can put up 2 episodes.
Hmm.
What, you really want to hear about it?
I'm all right with it. I got nothing better to do right now. It's fucking 7:30 at night, dude.
Yeah, and he's had 3 beers, so he's ready to go.
Raring to go.
Well, I just, I had some things to say about the newest, most popular lawyer in the world.
Who's
Oh,
that?
you want to talk about? I thought you wanted to talk about old Brittany Griner.
No, that's what you wanted to talk about.
Yeah, I do want to talk about it, but I thought you did too.
No, this guy Darrell Brooks that drove through the Christmas parade in Waukesha, Wisconsin.
Got like 76 counts.
Yeah, felony. Yeah, and he's convicted
Various
on all of
things.
them. And so I've been going back and watching some of the YouTube videos on the trial, and I've noticed some things about it that really caught my attention, and it interests me originally because he chose to represent himself. Like that's
Well, yeah, he's
He was
Yeah.
a fucking lunatic.
that makes sense.
no, he's not. He's not.
Debatable.
Okay, let's have the debate.
Yeah, I guess lunatic wouldn't be the proper word to use.
He's not because so here's what I'm noticing. He has tactics. I'm still having trouble figuring out exactly what his end goal is, but you can see that his tactics are thought out. And so one of the things that he's been doing to try to derail things is tell the court that he doesn't understand basic things. And so he's trying to use that as, kind of saying that if I don't understand, how can we proceed? And the judge is like, very easily. And I'm wanting to scream at him. That's why you're supposed to go with the lawyer, stupid. Nobody's expecting you to understand the more complex matters of this thing because, you're not a fucking attorney. You didn't go to school to study law.
What was there not to understand, though?
Okay. The one that went on and on for a while that's so fucking basic and just shows, okay, hold on. Let me, before that, tell you that he's demonstrated critical thinking skills, okay, by coming up with some arguments that clearly demonstrate critical thinking skills. You have to fucking use your brain to come up with the shit that he's thinking of. Okay, so he wants to go sit in the other courtroom and conference through video. And the judge says, okay, does that mean that you're forfeiting your right to be present in this courtroom? No, I'm not forfeiting any rights. I just want to go and sit in that other courtroom. Like, well, if you want to do that, that means you're forfeiting your right to be here. Are you forfeiting your right to be here? No, I'm not back and forth.
So how is that smart, though? I mean, that's just...
I didn't say that was smart. I said he demonstrated critical thinking skills.
That's not even critical thinking, though. That's just being a jackass.
I'm not saying that demonstrated critical thinking skills. Other things he did. But that is, yes, being a jackass and trying to sit here and claim that I don't understand this basic fucking shit you're telling me, but yet the rest of the time I'm going to demonstrate critical thinking skills that clearly make me a fucking liar right here, where I'm trying to say I don't understand, but yet I've already shown that I'm smart enough to understand this and a lot more. All he's trying to do is derail the whole fucking thing.
Oh, yeah. No, that was obvious.
No, the whole time.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
even the judge called that out.
For what end? You know what I mean? Are you just trying to delay the inevitable? Or
yeah, that's all he
I
could
think it's
do.
partially that, and I think partially that he was such a narcissist that he firmly believed in his mind that he was smart enough to outwit the judge and outwit the judicial system.
Man, he overestimated that by a lot.
Oh, big time.
A lot.
Just a wee bit.
Fuck, dude. This motherfucker ain't even coming close to earning anybody's sympathy, dude. Fucking everybody was wanting to fucking kick this guy's ass. Not for what he did on the Christmas parade, but for the way he was conducting himself in court. And I wish I would have got to hear more from him, because I don't understand what his defense actually was, because it seemed like he had a couple different defenses that he was.
He didn't have a defense.
So one of his defenses seemed to be, it wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Who's you?
Yeah, who is you?
Right?
Who are you pointing at? I'm pointing at you.
Man.
Who's you?
Okay, but
you
then,
know, I bet you the public defender, when he got fired, he was probably just like, whoo,
yeah, right?
Yeah. Thank you, Jesus.
Best firing I ever got. He was also trying to talk about witnesses seeing brake lights, and then talking about, well, wouldn't it make sense that if you were seeing brake lights that the driver was stepping on the brakes? Like, okay, well, what does that matter to you at all if the driver wasn't you?
But not only that, but what did stepping on the brakes have to do with running somebody the fuck over? Well, not even just somebody, but
that he was trying to stop.
6 people. I think he killed.
More than
it was
that.
all
but he
Like,
ran
killed.
Yeah,
I
he
think
hurt
he
a bunch of
6, and then like 60 or some shit.
Yeah.
He ended up injuring. Yeah.
But that the brake lights mean that this is not intentional, and I'm trying to stop.
For a mile.
Yeah. So
It's like a freight train, man. It takes time to slow down.
does.
but anyway, if
Waiting
you-
for the air to build up. Shit.
if your fucking your defense, your argument is it wasn't me, then everything you say
All I can
after
think about
that
is
is supposed to
fucking
be
song.
built around it wasn't me.
Got me on the camera.
It wasn't me. That's it. It wasn't me. So fuck the brake lights. Fuck anything else. Everything you say after that is supposed to be centered around it wasn't me.
Didn't they have fucking video of him?
Yes.
Literally, like getting out of the vehicle or being
Yeah,
arrested,
there's-
getting pulled out of the
He's-
vehicle.
Yes.
No. No. He got arrested in somebody's front yard.
But there is
No,
there's
at
video
their
of him
front-
getting.
No. Yeah.
Out
At
of
their
the-
front door.
Yeah.
So yes, both things.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he went to this guy's front door. Yeah. Knocked on the door and went in and said that he needed the phone to call Uber. I'm homeless. Uber's on the way, but I needed to inform them of where I'm at so they know where to pick me up. So this nice guy let him in, and he was calling Uber. He made it sound like it was going to take 2 minutes. Well, after 10 minutes, the guy was like, yeah, this is... Oh, and he didn't call Uber. He called his mom. And so then a couple police cars go by with their sirens on. And he's like, that's unusual for this neighborhood. No, I got this guy in my fucking in my house on the phone calling his mom when he said
And
he was
wasn't exactly clean cut when
No.
all that shit
Yeah.
went down.
No,
either.
he looked different
Dreadlocks,
before.
yeah.
No, he had
yeah.
dreadlocks.
Yeah.
Right.
And okay, so when he did the driving thing, fucking he was wearing a hoodie, a gray hoodie, and he took that off to change his appearance, and so now he's running around in a red t-shirt in Waukesha,
Middle of
Wisconsin in fucking November.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's like, okay, why are you out here walking around on the street with just a t-shirt on? So anyway, this guy let him in, fucking gave him a sandwich, gave him a fucking jacket, and then after he saw the cops go by, he's like, yeah, you should probably wait outside. And so he goes and waits outside. The homeowner's inside, and Darrell Brooks comes back to the door, pounding on the door. He's, oh, I forgot my ID in there. I need to come in and get my ID. He's like, no, I'll find it for you. And as he's over there trying to find the ID, here come the cops. Hands up.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah. Fucking wild.
Stupid is as stupid does.
Yeah.
So I'm still looking forward to sentencing. I know the shit show's not quite over yet, but he's been convicted, but he hasn't been sentenced yet. So.
Oh yeah, I'm curious about his reaction. How
Yeah.
he's going to react to that. Yeah.
Well, they did the scheduling of it though, didn't they?
I don't know if they did or not. I know that was the last update I saw was that when they returned, they were going to schedule everything for sentencing.
Yeah.
And so I'm not sure if they've done the scheduling yet.
Yeah, it should be pretty interesting though when he does get sentenced.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious about that.
What is sentencing?
Yeah. He keeps wanting to know who the plaintiff in this case is.
Well, it's the state.
He wants the state to come and face him face to face.
And he says
he wants to face the
there's
state.
been no
That's what it is.
accuser except for the people on the stand saying, I saw you run these people over.
I don't
there's
know who you is.
There's no accuser in this matter. Like, how many people took the stand and said, you murdered these people? I saw you do it.
You know what they should do? If he wants to face the state, they should get like a satellite image of, what is it, Pennsylvania or whatever?
Michigan.
And just get it, just zoom in just on the state and like post it up on a video screen and then have him to where he can face the state.
Oh my god.
Like, there you go.
Wow.
You want to
ask it questions.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm thinking of like Power Rangers. Was that?
Oh, Zoran.
Zoran, yeah.
But in the shape of the state.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I'm going for here. Yeah, you got fucking the Wizard of Oz. There's the fucking dude back there.
The big old
making
head.
noise. Yeah.
Wizard
The
of Oz or
great,
something. Yeah.
powerful state of Waukesha, Wisconsin.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
He'd probably enjoy it though. I mean,
you never know. I mean, maybe it'd give him what he wanted. Maybe
So-
he'd be content.
Well, also, I want to give a shout out to this judge. She has been so fucking
Yeah.
patient.
Yeah.
And so, oh my God, she's been exceedingly patient. I've wanted to scream at this motherfucker, and she's trying to preserve.
Do we have the sound for clapping?
Clapping. Maybe.
Yeah.
Let me see.
You know that's a beautiful bird. That's not clapping.
Nope, that wasn't it. Maybe it's this one over here.
Yay! Good job, Judge.
Yeah, congratulations, Judge. You're awesome.
Yeah, she doesn't want a mistrial. Nobody wants a mistrial, and I don't think there's going to be a mistrial. She's done a very good job of explaining to this idiot that, look, if you want to get on board with everything, I'm giving you all the information you need to be able to understand. You've got the tools to be able to understand. If you don't want to understand, you're doing that on purpose, and that's your problem.
Not to jump ship a little bit, but I think it's a Parkland Parkland shooter.
Scooter.
Have another beer, Art.
How you doing there, Scooter Bear?
Yeah, I'm about ready for another one. What's up, Scooter Bro? No, the Parkland shooter. The judge.
Sorry.
The judge apparently. I don't know if the judge had anything to do with it or not, but the lawyer that's representing the shooter during the sentencing was caught on camera flipping the judge off, like putting her finger up on her cheek, like her middle finger up on her cheek. And now apparently she's getting investigated by the bar and may lose her license
Are you serious?
and all that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And she's representing the shooter?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Probably public defender type thing or something like that. But yeah, there's literally a picture of her though, sitting there fucking kind of, a little snarky look on her face and got her fucking middle finger up on her cheek.
I think I saw that.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyways.
No respect.
No.
Respect your authority.
Oh, Cain Velasquez has been freed on bail finally.
Oh,
if
yeah?
you guys don't remember, he's the guy that
That's the one that shot the people that.
So he was trying to kill the guy that molested his child. The guy was in a car that was being driven by the guy's stepdad. Cain ended up shooting the stepdad in the arm while he was driving around at high speeds, trying to run him off the road so he could serve some justice. And so he was in jail for like over 250 days, and the judge denied him bail twice. And this time round, it was a different judge, and he said that he's going to evaluate the situation not based on emotions or the previous judge's decision, but based on the danger that Mr. Velasquez represents to the public, which he decided.
So he's just on bail?
Yes.
Okay.
He's still awaiting trial.
Still awaiting trial.
But going to await trial with his family now.
Yeah. Kind of funny you talk about that. We were talking about Jared Lasik. Adventures with Purpose.
Yeah, Adventures with Purpose.
Oh, yeah. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, apparently he got indicted or charged with sexual misconduct with a minor, I believe it is.
2 accounts you were saying, right?
2 counts of it, yes. I actually have an article up here. The incidents occurred in 1992. Lasik, however you say it, was 7 years older than the victims at the time, and the victim is a female relative who was between 9 and 10 years old at the time. And so he was 7 years older, so he was between 16 and 17 years old when he did what he did. So yeah, apparently she finally came forward, and one incident, allegedly raped child in the bedroom, abused her again when they were at a grandparent's home in the city of Manti, Utah that same year, documents stated. He's got no attorney of record. Has no attorney of record. Okay. Adventures with a Purpose referred the Long Crime Network Sidebar podcast to their legal team when asked about allegations against Lasik. They did not immediately respond and respond to Long Crime follow-up request for comment on Tuesday. So yeah, apparently he's in some deep shit.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, in Utah there is no stipulation or
how long you can sue somebody for
statute of limitations.
Statute of limitations. There you go.
Right.
Yeah, there's no statute of limitations on any kind of sexual crimes involving a minor.
Good.
You know what's so crazy to me? Which I think it's great that, I mean, if he did that, then he needs to pay for it. But it's crazy to me to think that he was 16. And like, when did they say that he's an adult? You know, like he wasn't 18. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but there are circumstances where somebody that's under the age of 18 still gets tried as an adult.
I know, but that's why I'm saying, what age does that happen? What if he was a 12-year-old and that happened and
I
she
think
was
it-
10?
I think
It's
it
a
leads more to the
case-by-case
intent of the
basis.
crime, like what the type of crime is and the intent of it.
Mm.
Where, like, let's say a 14-year-old accidentally steals a car or not accidentally steals a car, but, steals their parents' car and accidentally hits somebody and,
Mhm.
kills them. Okay, we're going to charge him probably with involuntary manslaughter and all this other kind of stuff, but he's going to be charged as a child, as a minor. So he may not get as severe a punishment. So now let's say he had ill intent. He actually went and stole that car and went to go run over his, high school enemy, and killed that kid. Well, now he's had some premeditated thoughts in there. That's like thinking that's not typical of a kid. So they're going to charge him as an adult because of the type of shit that he did. I think that it really depends on what they do and maybe not
How
so
it
much
happened.
the age,
Right.
And I'm sure
Also-
there's a limit,
Also, the state it happened in.
Yeah, that probably make a difference too.
That makes sense. That's so sad.
But yeah, still pretty fucking wild.
Yeah, that's too bad.
And I've been seeing some YouTube videos where apparently all the people that were working with him were just kind of, like, hey, we didn't know about this. This is all kind of a
not only
surprise
that,
to us.
but there's also a couple of them saying that the way he treated everybody behind the scenes wasn't appropriate
Right.
either.
Yeah, he
you know?
wasn't exactly the coolest dude behind the
Oh,
scenes.
so now that's
Yeah.
coming out too.
Yeah.
Who is
Yeah.
the guy?
His name is Jared Lyman. What was it? Lysick.
And
Leisk. Jared
who's he?
Lysick. Ventures with a Purpose.
Never heard of it.
The YouTube channel. They would go around and they would donate their time to solve cold cases.
Okay.
Like they would help find different people that had gone missing and stuff like that. They'd find the body. They do the exploratory diving
Well,
and shit.
they first started off clearing rivers of vehicles, and then they started stumbling upon bodies in them, and so then they started doing search and rescue.
Right.
So they started helping cold cases by searching certain rivers and stuff, because a lot of the different police departments don't have the resources
equipment.
that they have. So
Yeah.
they've been donated all kinds of different, like they run, I think it's 2 or 3 different sonars when they're doing these rivers, and they're able to pinpoint, because they've been doing it for so long, they can actually see.
Like they
They-
can tell what's a car and what's a log.
Yeah,
Kind of
and
a
not
thing,
only
yeah.
that, but they can tell you a car from a van, from a truck.
Yeah.
Like they can get pretty good in detail on it and know exactly where it is, mark it, and then they can go down and dive on it and see if they find anything. But they kind of started off cleaning out rivers and shit, and then they kind of got into helping people find their loved ones.
Yeah.
But supposedly this guy who is the founder or one of the founders of it, there's, like Kenny was saying, there's a lot of talk from people that lately he's not exactly the most pleasant person to be around behind the scenes. And
Make some pleasant videos, but
yeah, some
ugly behind the scenes.
I saw some references of people saying referring to it as King Jared. So I can kind of give you an idea of probably his demeanor.
Well, it makes me kind of wonder is like he did a couple episodes with Diesel Brothers, so I wonder if he was
Yeah.
putting his second face on when he was around them guys. I wonder. I don't think them guys would put up with something like that. Like
Yeah, that's
makes you wonder what happens around the scenes when they're around different people. Like
Yeah, well, we don't even know how the Diesel brothers act behind the scenes.
Exactly.
Too. You know what I mean?
That's where I'm at. It's like, where did he really hide anything, or
Was he just himself and they were like, hey, I like this guy, his personality. You know what I mean? You don't know.
He's fake like us.
Right? Exactly.
I gotta admit though, I've been watching a few of the Diesel Bro things the last few. He's doing more recovery stuff.
yeah, I've been watching a lot of the recovery shit, and then the Sarah Gordo shit. Have you seen any of that?
No.
This guy bought a ghost town in it's called the Sarah Gordo. I'm gonna say it wrong. Sarah Gordo mine, and he's been going through and rebuilding everything. And Diesel Brothers have been going over there helping him out, fucking big time doing shit for
Like
him.
the houses and the buildings. And
Yeah,
stuff?
he wants to rebuild the city to how it looked in its prime. He's got a hotel that burnt down. It actually burnt down this last
I think
season.
I've seen some of that. He's got his own channel on Ghost Town.
It's Ghost Town Living.
Yeah.
But the hotel burnt down. He was restoring it, but it burnt down, so now he's rebuilding it. And then once he gets everything done, you can go rent a room and stay in a ghost town.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Kenny would love that.
It's really you can go. We go up there.
I think it's over in Death Valley or some shit.
Oh, is it?
It's on the other side of It's in California.
Yeah, I think it's in Death Valley.
It's in Death Valley on the California side.
Yeah, up on the top mountain.
Kenny wants to go to a ghost town. He's been bugging us about it.
We could go up there.
Oh.
He invites people to come up there.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah. He's all about showing. He's got a little museum up there, and
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Shoot, yeah.
be fun to get a metal detector and go out in some of them places and see if you can find some gold.
Yeah, I'm sure you can find some good shit. So. All right, well, I guess we'll go ahead and call it here.
You didn't have anything to talk about?
Hmm?
You didn't have anything to talk about?
Yeah, we got a few things, I guess. If we want to.
Burr has nowhere to go.
Yeah, no. Burr's going to be tapping out.
Well,
here
we
pretty
did
soon.
actually talk about one thing that I was thinking about, which, the whole Venture with Purpose thing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
I mean, we can do that.
I guess.
I mean, we
All
can
right.
talk about Nick Cannon's prolific
We can
childbearing career.
We can see it for next time.
I don't even know who
Rather
that
Nick
not
is.
give
Cannon
him any
is-
publicity.
He was with Mariah
Teachers that are
Carey.
getting fired because the kids found their OnlyFans.
He was on
Damn shame.
he had the Nick Cannon show and
He did Wild and Out too. I
Wild
think.
and Out on Nickelodeon. Anyways,
He was like the original Justin Bieber.
I'll show you a picture of him.
You don't know who Nick Cannon is.
We really need to make that a button.
You don't know?
I don't know.
What do you mean
don't
you don't
know.
know?
Man,
You showed me a picture of him, I know.
You never heard of?
Never.
he's known for making some babies.
Oh,
Fucker's got. He's welcome to the 11th child with number 12 on the way. So yeah,
Okay.
we'll talk about that next
So
time.
that sounds like he had two women pregnant at the same time.
Dude, this guy's had 5 or 6 women pregnant.
at the same time?
There's a list here.
Yeah, no, he keeps having more and more kids.
Well, he's talking about getting a vasectomy now.
Sounds like he should have done that a few kids ago.
Quote unquote. I ain't looking to populate the earth completely, but I'm definitely looking forward to taking care of and loving all the children that I currently have.
I was thinking of somebody completely different. I was thinking of Aaron Carter.
Aaron Carter dead.
Good. Oh, I'm
you hear
sorry.
that?
I didn't mean to say that. It sounded like a gunshot.
Could have been. Bang, bang.
Yeah.
All right, we'll call it a night here. Thanks for listening, guys. You can follow us in all these different places, TikTok and Spotify, Apple Music,
Rachel's
Google
going to make another
Podcasts,
TikTok for you guys.
Wherever you follow people
Yeah, I'm
at.
excited.
all that good stuff. You might find us on YouTube, just audio only for now.
I
We
can
might
send you the video.
start doing videos eventually on YouTube. Maybe.
Is there TikTok videos on YouTube?
I don't know. You can probably
Yeah.
shorts.
Oh, I could do short.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
do shorts. So.
Got it.
Yeah, you might find some of those on there too. But yeah, thanks for listening, and we will see you all next week.
Till next time.
Bye.
See you.